Lisa shocked my boys when they heard Joaquin because it gets pronounced different ways, so they'll be fine. But on behalf of my principal, Dr. Chandra Dupree, my assistant principal, Dr. Couture Reese, the Dean of Students at Central High School, Octavia Holloway, and the athletic director, Andre Taylor, I bring greetings from the Central Fine Arts and IB Magnet High School. I want to thank all the coaches in the room, mainly for mentoring all these boys in Macon. We need more strong, God-fearing soldiers for these men in Macon, Georgia. And I say that as a member of this community. That's the best thing about this. I think every coach, no matter what program they're in, whether it's public, private, or at the charter school, they care about the young men here at Central, not at Central, but in Bibb County. And that's the greatest thing about what's going on. I'm really, really pleased about what's going on with that. So I thank you, coaches, for mentoring these young men because they know they need it. I got three guys with me. The first guy I'm going to talk about is Caleb Hurd. Because we're Central High School, we're a Fine Arts IB Magnet School, we're always books first, ball second. Caleb has a 3.66 GPA. He's ranked 27th in his class. He's in the Fine Arts program at Central in the band. He's also doing dual enrollments. He started as a sophomore, as a junior. He won the Captain's Award as a junior here at Central High School. He threw a shot put on the track team, and he earned an offer from Point University over this summer, so good for him. I also have Damian Williams. Damian's probably been the most improved player on our team from the winter until now. We're looking for big things for him. He has a 3.396 GPA. He's ranked 49 in class. He's also Fine Arts. He also goes to Hutchins Career and College Academy, and he's doing enrollment as well. He's going to be playing wide receiver and some defensive back. The third guy I want to talk about is Mr. Jalen Darden. Jalen has a 3.383 GPA. He's ranked 50th in the class. He's in IB, which is the hardest, most rigorous track in Bibb County, public, private, or charter. He's a 3-year starter in football. He's a 3-time state qualifier in wrestling. And I don't think he knows this, I'm gonna put the pressure on him. He's ranked preseason as one of the top 3 player wrestlers in 2A in his classification. So we expect him on the podium down at the Coliseum at the individual wrestling meet. He's also a 3-year starter in baseball, and he also has an offer from Point University to play football. When I had my first meeting coming out of Christmas, I talked to my kids about 2 specific dates. The first date is November 19th, 1976. The second date is November 22nd, 1996. The first date, November 19th, 1976, that was the last time that a senior class at Central High School had played in 3 years of postseason play. And this group has a chance to be the first group since then to play in the playoffs 3 out of their 4 years. So I put that as a benchmark for them to meet so they can make that history. The other date, November 22nd, 1996, that was the last time Central High School hosted a home playoff football game. So that is the other goal for us, to host a home playoff football game, because I believe that will mean a lot to our community and a lot to our program. I am very pleased to be the head coach of my alma mater. It is a blessing and an honor, and I pray that all of my coaches in here gain increase in their programs. I want a big program. I want 200 kids in my program. And I hope that everybody wants the same thing I do, so we can mentor the boys here in Macon and give them a safe place to be instead of out here on these streets. I'll take y'all's questions.
Coach, what's it going to take to get back to the playoffs, right? Last year, not a great season. Now we want to have that class get to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years. What's it going to take?
I think last year there was a pandemic letdown. We didn't play JV during the pandemic year, and I lost 20 seniors. So I knew that last year's team was going to take a small step back, and I thought we were still in some games last year. There were some games where we left some meat on the bone, some games we could have played better. But I think this year, as they worked hard, as they went through that hard region we was in last year, hopefully that pays dividends in this year in a really, really tough region with some really, really good football coaches. Mike, I know you got it.
But how many you got out? Is it more or less than last year? And
It's a little bit more. I'm about 50, 55 out for football this year, which is good for me.
And what do you want to see the biggest improvement in from last year?
Just want to finish football games. I thought there were some games that we were in during the season that we could have pulled out, but we just weren't talented enough, or we didn't have that depth of knowledge to get over that hump. So I've been put in the situations I made this summer, incredibly tough on them in terms of where we've been going and how we've been moving in terms of travel, because I want to see how they're going to react in those situations. You want to say something? Then you want to say something? I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.